Hello, I'm Michael, and welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Knuckles Chaotix for the 32X. Last time, we got through the introductory level with Knuckles and Tails, and now we are ready to take on these 5 stages, all at level 1 right now. And that's a no-save feature, but whatever, we aren't going to use it. Manual save mode. Oh, I want to do manual save mode in case I screw up getting the Chaos Rings. Yeah. 2-player co-op? That's kind of neat. Maybe I'll look into that one later. I played as Knuckles with SBO as his tether partner last time, so I want to go through all of these real quick. There's Mighty the Armadillo, SBO the Chameleon, Charlie B, and Vector the Crocodile. I'll play through all 5 of these characters in the next 5 episodes, but right now I want to do Mighty the Armadillo. Mighty the Armadillo is basically Sonic. When the Sonic franchise first when Sega was first developing Sonic, it basically went down to Sonic or Mighty as the mascot. And I decided to describe the first one, which was Vector the Crocodile, leader of the Chaotix, as my tether partner. Okay, fine, he's a little heavy, but also decently fast. So that's our first stage. And I'm gonna try to get all the Chaos Rings in these 5 stages I'll be covering. Botanic Base. Now, as I said, Mighty the Armadillo is basically just Sonic. Which makes sense because he was a prototype design for what would have been that Sega was tackling for as regards to who should be Sega's mascot. Should be Sonic or Mighty. And ultimately Sonic won out and they made him as blue as the Sega logo. Mighty's first appearance actually was on the Japanese arcade exclusive Sega Sonic Arcade. And this would be his second and final video game appearance in a Sonic game, mainline or otherwise, until Sonic Mania Plus, 23 years later, as DLC, alongside fellow Sega Sonic Arcade alumni Ray the Flying Squirrel. So I'm trying to get as much rings as possible because even though I got the 50 ring min-max, it's good to have as much rings as possible, so you don't have to worry about timing out. And it could also help out in case we run into those spike balls and lose rings. Alright. Now, note that I've yet to get any of my tether partner's abilities to work. Vector's ability is mid-air dash and climbing up walls. Mighty has a wall jump, and I threw Vector the Crocodile in there. Mighty Armadillo, he's as fast as Sonic and he can wall jump. So I already got 1 Chaos Ring in the introductory video, so I just need 5 more to go. So we want to bounce off these things so we could safely make our way back here. And I have to be a little careful. This the blue orb. Hopefully there's one more before the exit, before we reach this section. I want to try to get these done as quickly as possible. So, also, even though Vector can also climb up walls like Knuckles, his unique ability is mid-air dashes. This is definitely rather disorienting. So we're just going to, alright, here's the exit. And that's 2 Chaos Rings. Alright, so because I chose manual, that text will always pop up every time I complete a level. Reminding me, while a manual save, I have to exit the game and enter the title screen. I can't power off, otherwise I lose my progress. Now, who do I want next? Yeah, I'm gonna grab you, SBO. There are 5 levels. Each stage comes in 5 levels, so I don't have to worry about fighting any bosses until level 5. And let's see what stage I get this time. Unfortunately, it's pretty random. Ah, fuck. This fucking stage. Which is Amazing Arena. Yeah, right. The gimmick of this stage, we have to find a switch to turn on the lights. If we try to clear the stage without doing this, the stage won't let us. It will force us to start over again. Luckily, the switch to the lights is at the beginning of the stage here. So now I just have to make my way to the exit. SBO is actually kind of good in this stage because he spins around like a top. However, Charmy B would have been the better tether partner here. So because this stage is beyond annoying. There's nothing there. Oh, well, while I make my way back up, I want to tell you Mighty's story. It's kind of interesting. So, Mighty the Armadillo is... Oh, god damn it. The wiki is not... It's on the fritz. Alright. So he is a traveler who... Come on, stupid pop-up. He's a So he's basically a wandering traveler who... lives life to the fullest. And just got caught up in the commotion. He's literally just... He is the literal definition of a wanderer. Who just happen to be here at this point in time. So something I wanted to tell you about the day-night cycles of Knuckles Chaotix. Oh, there's a ring there. I'm not going to go into those giant rings that you find hidden throughout these stages. And the reason for that is because they're just bonus rounds for resources. And I don't want to deal with that. And that's when I realized, oh yeah, Mighty the Armadillo has a wall climb. Has a wall jump. And it's one of the most busted ass wall jumps in video game history. As it has absolutely no drawbacks or downsides. The only way it could be even... Ah, shit. I shrunk. The only way for Mighty's wall jump to be even less... And because he shrunk, he won't be able to throw his tether partner very far. So I just have to wait. Alright. Just gonna try to collect as much rings as possible. Checking up there. Alright, I'm gonna try to grab as much rings as possible. And this stage and the Chaos Rings are probably gonna be the main reasons why this is the longest episode of Knuckles Chaotix by a country mile. As a reminder, this game does not have keep track of lives or continues. Because you don't need lives or continues. So, all I need are the Chaos Rings and to use every character and tether partner at least once. So I threw SBO in there this time. Amazing Arena Level 1. And I need 8 blue spheres per section this time. Luckily I have so much rings, I shouldn't just be able to struggle here. But I have to bounce that off that so I could grab that. These get a little hard to get in one go. So far, it's not too bad. I just have to watch for bombless pits and some tricky maneuvering. Just 2 more blue orbs. Alright. Just have to make our way to the end right here. Good. Alright. And this is kind of cheap. Yeah, I deliberately took the hit there. I mean, I had to if I wanted to grab that limit. Now I'm just gonna bounce off that. One more. Where are you? There we are. And that's 3 Chaos Rings down. We are halfway there. That's a green one this time. So I tethered Mighty, so I got to tether myself with Vector in SBO as Mighty. We have just Knuckles and Charmy B to go. Whoa, hold on. So let's do this. There you go, Knuckles. Might as well team up with you now. Let's see which stage we get. 2 levels are at level 2 right now. Oh god. Alright, so I believe the stage is called Speed Slider. Okay. So in spite of the name, as well as the insinuation that this is the fast level, this is actually one of the longer and most annoying levels to clear. Not as bad as Amazing Arena, but still. And I can't even glide with them. Well, I'm just gonna try to take out this enemy real quick. Thank you, Knuckles. And it's so freaking annoying trying to figure out, okay, what controls do what? And, oh, no, I don't want that giant ring. Come on. Oh. Oh. So that's what that Mario was. Okay, so this is Heavy. Heavy is one of the joke tether partners that you can have. The story behind Heavy and Bomb, which is the other joke characters, these are badniks created by Eggman to sabotage your journey, and because of this, they're not meant to be playable characters save for 2-player co-op. Not even a 2-player co-op. So I played as Heavy last time, and now I have Bomb. Heavy is basically just a paperweight that's meant to weigh you down, while Bomb here comes in contact with just about anything. He explodes, and if you're near him at all, that explosion will hurt you, and you will lose all your rings. Alright, so obviously these balloons aren't gonna work. Come on, how do I make it up? How do I get out of here? Oh. Thank goodness. So that's how. This lift here. Alright, we're back. Is there anywhere else for us to go? I mean, it's so freaking confusing trying to figure out where we're supposed to go. I have to make sure that I grab as much rings as possible for the special stage. Alright, that was the down one. Because I have no... Unfortunately, Speed Slider is pretty light on rings compared to most other stages. It's very confusing as I have no idea where I'm going. I'm trying to make sense of where I'm at and where to go. Just can't! Where am I? I knew I would get lost at Mighty Arena. I would not figure I would get lost at a stage called Speed Slider. Finally, I'm hopping in. I only have 70 rings, so this better turn out well. And I need 10 blue spheres, or limits. I'm gonna take damage just to get what I want. And I did that just so I could nab all the blue spheres. And there are branching pathways in the stage. I actually went the clockwise route so I could nab all the blue spheres possible. If you go the counterclockwise route, then you'll probably have to do the first section all over again. And I only have 38 rings, so I gotta make this count. Again, this probably would have been so much easier to pull off if I was Charmy B. So, in hindsight, I probably would just do Charmy B while trying to get enough rings to complete these special stages. Alright, just 2 more blue spheres to go. Where are you? Here's one. Starting to get a little low on rings. Oh, there is the last one. By the skin of my teeth. But whatever. That's 4 down, just 2 more to go. Yes, I know. So let's see who I grab next. Oh, looky here, Charmy B. Charmy B is so freaking broken that you can actually make use of his main ability, even as a tether partner. He's also the smallest and lightest character in the game. which means I should have no trouble reaching max speeds. And this is Techno Tower. Definitely not anywhere near as bad as the last 2 stages. So just look at, because Charmy B does not have an actual jump. Instead, every time you try to jump, he like dashes across the screen. His dash, unlike Vector the Crocodile, basically works like Vector's, except it meets Tails, and that with the main difference being that he can remain airborne forever. Oh yeah, he's just strong enough to launch us. So I'm so glad that I have him as my tether partner at long last. Whoa, dude. The downside is he doesn't curl up into a ball or spin around like a top or anything like that. So he's probably the second to most vulnerable behind Bomb in terms of offensive prowess. But man, as far as getting through a stage, he is easily the best character in the game. Either have as a partner or to be able to play as him. He also can't pick up characters for crap, so whatever. Regardless, I'm gonna bring him in to collect my 5th Chaos Ring. This time with 12 blue spheres to pick up, and this is gonna be insanely tricky, like they all are. Look at those tight corners I had to cut just to make that. Before moving on, I want to bounce off this wall here and... Alright! 5 of 12. Now I'm halfway there. And you know what? I think I'm at a pretty good position right about now. 7. Nice bounce. But I still need 3 more to go. I need to bounce off of that so I could... in that. Just so I could nab this final blue sphere. And be done with this section. Trust me, it's much better than doing the whole section over again, just to nab 1 more blue sphere. Alright. Alright, that's what I wanted. Seven out of 12 with 25 or so rings to go. And I have to navigate these sections very carefully so I can nab all the blue spheres. Alright! told you getting massive ring counts would be helpful to gain the chaos, getting all the chaos rings. But I have one more stage to complete before I'm ready to call it a day. Every stage but one is at level 2 now. Ooh, I wanna. Alright, between Heavy and Bomb, I'd rather have Heavy as my partner. Say because Bomb explodes, whereas Heavy is all but invincible. And well, you know it, we gotta play as all 5 stages at level 1 today. Actually, that's... I'm gonna fess up. I manipulated the RNG for those 5 stages so I take on the level 1s each and every time. I did so I could win a Chaos Ring in every stage. And so I don't have to worry about splitting these up into the Chaos Rings into multiple parts. And remember, I still need at least 50 rings in order to access a special stage. Something worth noting too is because he's so heavy, he continues skidding around a bit. Yeah, I just want to make sure I grab that. Remember, Mighty the Armadillo has one of the most busted wall jumps in gaming history. Alright, are we almost there? I feel it. Yes, I am. Alright, I decided I want to send Heavy into the special stage now, since everybody else got their time to shine. This is the last one. This time I need 14 blue spheres per section. And man, does he look like one chunky boy in 3 dimensions. Well, how did that happen? As I took the damage deliberately, so I could get to 3 out of 14 here. Four. And 9 out of 14, so I'm almost there. This one. Come on, don't choke on me now. Up on the green ones. Yeah, I gotta try this way again. last section of the game, I hope. So it's kind of funny, even though Heavy and Bomb are badniks sent to impede us by Dr. Eggman, you could still control them, and you can still use them as a they will still help you in having the Chaos Rings, they'll just be a nuisance. So be careful. 38, 37, 36, 35. 4 more of these to go. Make that 2. Have to be careful now. It's very easy to die here. Oh, sorry, I'm just fading out right now. Anyways, I got all the Chaos Rings, all 6 of them. He did it. Perfect. Anyways, I'm getting tired out. So, and I completed my 5 stages. So, I'm an exiting right now. So, next time, we are going to do another 5 stages and pick a new level, a new character to play as. So if you like what you see here, leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Go out of the way, this is Mike Gorn, sign out.